Hello. Okay, so let Nina tell you about all the things in her life that have been going on. So, okay. First period I had chemistry. I was totally like, Mr. Ko, I don't really want to do my work, so let me study for a push. And Sophia, she already like asked him, Sophia's starting, I don't know how she does it. If I was in a sport and I had all these classes, I would be dying. Which I will be next semester, so lucky me. I'm not liking Vanessa very much because she's just so unfun. But then I guess being responsible makes you kind of unfun. Yeah, kind of sucks. Well, then again, she also has so much time constraints about things and doing her homework, and she still does it and gets her grades. Like, that's a lot of motivation to actually just do your homework, go ice skating, have a little free time, and then hardly any, like, social life. She has no social life. Imagine just sleeping, like, 6 hours a day, and then just study, school. Oh, I'd be so tired. I'd be so, like, no, I need my artistic outlet. I guess her artistic outlet is she figure skates, and then she must feel really good about herself because she's so, like, I don't know. I think figure skating, and I just do this. Aww. Yeah. You know, this is kind of weird because I feel like I want to show you what it would be like if you were here, but it is really awkward talking to like a camera sometimes. When I actually start thinking when I'm talking to a camera, it's hard for me to be really like sincere and honest, because as soon as I start looking at it, I feel kind of crazy. It's like, whoa, I'm talking to a camera. Dude, I just need like a picture of you. Okay, I will get out a picture of you. Or maybe I'll just get out your underwear and just be like, ha, that's Christian, I got it. This has to be nice. Picture. Okay, I have a picture of you. So it's not that awkward. It's like I'm just talking to you, and it's right there. So I will talk to the Christian. This is you, by the way. It's your photograph. Okay. So I had my big Gilded Age, and oh my gosh, she scared us so much, Christian, because she said that it was going to be totally hard and it would freak us all out, but we all had to study really hard, so it wasn't actually that bad. Yeah. I got a 76 on it, which is an A-, so yeah. I guess I don't really like A-push that much. Well, I like it, but I don't really want to study that much nowadays. I just kind of want to get my grade over with and just be like, party! And then art, you know, I have motivation to do everything except schoolwork. Yeah, like I'd be the person to just like clean up my room, start cutting all my fabric up, and start sewing, but then I really don't want to do my homework or study. So I'm kind of cooling down, just kind of waiting for next semester. So today, the seniors said, oh yeah, I found my cell phone, by the way. But anyway, so the seniors said that it would be bad if I took off-roll. And they're like, no, all those colleges will be like, oh, you're not pushing yourself. You have so much, if you're going to be in school, you should, like, push your academic abilities. And then now I'm kind of stuck. So I'm confused whether I should just do swimming at all and then have my off-roll, or should I do swimming and polo so that I have that filled extra 6th period. And I'm just saying, oh my god, I have 4 AP classes, and then I have to do water polo, which is like really random, because it's like, oh, swim, water polo and swim last year. It's like, ooh, that's weird. But then I have been doing swim like every single time. I don't want to do no sport, because then I'm gonna get fat, and I'm gonna get really like irritated, and I'll be really like bitchy all the time, like, oh my god, I'm fat, and I like food, and I have all these hard classes, and I'm not pushing myself, and I really like swim, actually. actually. So I should take it. But then I don't want to take water polo. But if I took out swim, I could take AP Spanish, which would show my academic potential to the colleges. But then I'd be really pissed off at the end of the year. Like, shit, I have to study for 6 AP tests. I'd be in hell. But then they said, oh, you should take a TA. And then I was like, oh, but I don't want to do a TA when I can just go home. It's like the same thing. It's off roll. I have 6 period off. Why not? So, yeah. Woohoo! I'm stuck and confused. I really want that off roll. It's only 1 semester. Yeah. And then my other friend said, well, my counselor could explain that I have to take care of a sibling, so it's more like a family obligation I have to, like family problems. I need to take an off-roll class just so I can help. So my counselor could explain when I turn it in, but that may not be that great, but that's what she said. And then my well, I didn't get to see my counselor because she was somewhere in La La Land, far away from her office when I came to see her at snack. So I went to see, like, another counselor because I didn't really care. I just wanted to ask advice of a counselor. And they said, yeah, off-roll, not so good for colleges. I'm like, oh, it sucks. It's just a semester. She's like, well, it's just a semester, so it can't be that bad. I mean, you're filling it with swim, and you can explain that on your college apps. And now I'm just kind of like stuck. I just really want to do swim, but I don't really want to do polo. And then I could do AP Spanish, but I'd probably be like so stressed out because it takes a lot of like looking up for Spanish, like all these words and all this typing and assignments, and we really don't have that in Spanish 3. It's actually really chill, Spanish 3. My teacher is really easy, which I really like, because I have this like cool kind of periods. First period chem, you can kind of study other classes and stuff like that. It's not super like strict like other classes. And then I have Spanish 3, which we're just kind of sitting there doing work, talking. But then once we finish, then I can just do my other work and just study, which is sweet. Oh yeah, so I got your email today. No, your text message. And I'm so happy that you actually respond to all my emails. My emails. It's so sweet. I love that you like text me all the time. This is so sweet. I love you, dear. You make my day. And I was just like, aw, so sweet. Stuffy nose. Squeeze the block. You know, I really don't even know if I've been in the middle of the camera. True. Yeah. So I'm making those shirts. It's kind of, not coming out right. I was so frustrated by this machine. So I tried to make the little reel at the bottom, have it, the thread go inside that little hole so that I can start sewing, and it didn't want to go, and I was like, oh my god. So I wound the wheel like my mom said, and it wasn't working, so obviously I had to like wait, but it was so frustrating, because I spent like 10 minutes trying to make it go in every single which way I could think of. On my birthday, my grandma was like looking at your picture, she was like, oh, critical, and then it was so funny. I was like, watch, she's so critical, she like has to like move her glasses up to look at it. And as soon as I said that, she wasn't really paying attention, but she actually did move her glasses up as soon as I said it. It was so cool. It was like, wait. So funny. Is this thing on? Yes, it's on. Okay, what else do I tell you? So I took my English test, which is like, woo, one of the last things of the semester, except I have some homework to go in. I have a 76.4, and I still have to put in my other stuff. It's like the only class I'm kind of worried about. Excuse me. I burped. Yeah. Yeah.